How to set up Google Merchant for your product. This quick tutorial, I'm going to share with you how you can set up a Google Merchant profile for your business and list any product that is found on your website on Google. It's almost the same thing like Facebook Marketplace, and you have to follow all the rules and the guidelines to ensure that your product is being listed on Google. So I'm going to show you the process of how you're going to install the different plugins that you have to install your website, how you're going to upload the product into your website, and how you're going to configure the product so that your work session once you're uploading your product directly to Google Marketplace. So the first thing you're going to do is to open your browser. You're going to go over to your Google. You're going to search for Google Merchant, and you're going to click on the first thing that's showing up, Google Merchant Center. And here they're going to ask you two things. Do you have a merchant? You click on sign in if you got one. If you don't have one, you click on sign up. So I'm going to click on sign up. And here they're going to ask me the type of product I'm actually selling. So I'm going to do sell product online. I'm going to say yes. Upload the link of my website where I'm selling my different product. Now here I'm going to swipe down. I'm going to click on continue to Merchant Center. Here they're going to ask me my business name and where is my business be located. So I'm going to enter the name of my website here, Wholesaler Palette. And here I'm going to enter my business register in the US. As you are seeing, this is the dashboard of the website. Here they are saying, okay, this is the Wholesaler Palette. Welcome to Google. To complete this, to show your product on Google, you can install the WooCommerce plugin into your website. So we are going to set it manually, and here we are going to enter the address that it is on our website. So we are going to put the same address that is on our website. We are going to click on add address, and we are going to paste the address over here. To confirm your online store of your business, you are going to click on the confirm section. You are going to paste the link of your website, and over here you are going to select use your e-commerce platform. If you are using WordPress, Shopify, Wix, you are going to click here. You are going to swipe downward, and you should select the store that you are actually using. If you are using Shopify, you're going to copy this link that's showing here. If you are using WordPress or WooCommerce, you are going to come over here. You are going to copy this. So I'm going to click on copy. Next, go over to your WordPress website, and you're going to use this plugin, insert header and footer. So you are going to download this plugin. You are going to install now. Next, you are going to activate the plugin. Next, you are just going to swipe downward, and you are going to go over to header and footer. You are going to swipe downward, and you are going to paste the code you copy from Google. And you are going to click on save changes. Once you click on save changes, you go back to your merchant account, and you are going to click on verify your online store. Then you are going to click on continue. As you are seeing, our site is being confirmed. So the next thing you are going to do is to add a detail to show how you ship your product. So you have to create a page on your website to explain in detail how you are actually shipping your product to your customer. So I'm going to click on add here. I'm going to click add. I'm going to select United States, confirm, continue. Here you are going to select United States, and you are going to click on continue. You are going to say here for all product. I'm going to say by specific delivery. I'm going to swipe downward. I'm going to click on continue. Here I'm going to say I offer free shipping, and I'm going to click on save. Done. So the next thing you are going to do is that you are going to add a return policy page to your website. So I'm going to click here, add. They are going to ask you to paste the link of the page of your return policy page so that they can understand more about your business. So I'm going to go over to this section. I'm going to copy my return policy page, and I'm going to paste it over here. Here I'm going to select United States. I'm going to say I don't accept return. No, I don't accept exchange. Anyhow, I'm going to click on next. And here I'm going to click here, I confirm the information and enter the return policy on my website. Save. So the next thing you're going to do is to set up a tax to show the total product price. So if you are saying a product for $100, you are going to include the amount you are taxing for each of the products that you're actually selling on your website. So you're going to click on set it up. So yeah, I'm going to select the different state I'm actually selling my product. So I'm saying all the state in general. I'm going to click on save. And you are all good to go. So the next thing you need now to do over here is to add your product to your merchant account. So all you need to do is to click on the add section. Once you are going to click on add product sources, they're going to ask you the different means on which you can actually add your product to Google. You can add it using the first option, you can add using the second option, that is connect to your WooCommerce, or you can actually add using the product file. So I selected the first option. Because it's more easier and it's not complicated when you're actually listing your product on Google. So if you love the content of this tutorial, I will find this guy helpful. Join my Telegram group, and if you got difficulty in setting it up, so that I can guide you through the process of how you're going to do that. No, this is just a mean to add a free listing on Google. And if you want to use your meta ad on your merchant and start running ad in order to get a lot of traffic, you can actually do that as well. I'm going to make another tutorial to guide you through the process of how you're going to do that. See you in the next tutorial.